Before the pharaohs became gods, before Egypt became one of the greatest civilizations in human history, there was a king, a ruler whose name survived in fragments, a man who turned divided lands into a kingdom. Some called him Menes. Many historians believe he was Narmer, and more than 5,000 years ago, he began a reign that changed history forever. Empires rise, empires fall, names disappear, but some moments never truly end. A king looked at divided lands and imagined one kingdom. From that decision, ancient Egypt was born, and the reign of the first king became the beginning of one of humanity's greatest civilizations. After Narmer came dynasties. After dynasties came empires, the pyramids, the monuments, the rulers remembered across history. But all of them stood on foundations laid at the beginning. The first crown, the first united throne, the first vision of Egypt. Thousands of years later, his exact story remains partly hidden, yet his impact remains impossible to ignore. Winning power is one thing, keeping it is another. Narmer's reign was not only about conquest, it was about creating order. Administration began to form, royal authority expanded, trade networks strengthened, symbols of kingship became powerful tools. The king was no longer only a leader, he became the center of the state, the connection between earth and divine order. This system would survive for thousands of years. Future pharaohs would inherit more than land. They inherited an idea that Egypt must remain united. History and legend overlap here. Ancient records are limited, but one object tells a powerful story. The Narmer palette, a ceremonial stone showing a king wearing both crowns, the white crown of Upper Egypt and the red crown of Lower Egypt. One ruler, two lands. Images show conquered enemies, victory, authority. Whether this was one battle, many campaigns, or symbolic propaganda, its message was clear. Egypt had become united. Narmer was no longer a regional king. He was pharaoh, the ruler of a civilization being born, and with that, history entered a new age. Long before massive temples and royal tombs, Egypt was changing. Communities became cities. Trade routes expanded. Control of water meant control of life. The strongest rulers gathered followers. Power became organized. Conflict became unavoidable. Upper Egypt slowly gained influence, and among its rulers, Narmer emerged. But he did not simply inherit a nation, he had to create one. Around 3100 BCE, Egypt did not exist, not as one nation. Instead, the Nile Valley was divided into competing regions. Upper Egypt stretched through the southern riverlands. Lower Egypt spread across the fertile northern delta. Each had its own rulers, its own identity, its own ambitions. But the Nile connected everything. Trade grew, power grew, and eventually, someone wanted more. Among the rulers of Upper Egypt, one name began appearing again and again: Narmer, a king whose symbols were carved into stone, a king remembered as the one who brought two worlds together. His reign would become the beginning of dynastic Egypt,